Welcome back to the Roseland Ballroom in Midtown Manhattan. I'm Randy Gordon along with Steve Farhood, and we've got a 4-round bout coming up in the junior welterweight division. In one corner, we've got Eduardo Torres out of Puerto Rico, and in the other corner out of Rochester, New York, we've got Arnold Henderson. Here for the introductions is ring announcer Dean Stone.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout of the evening is scheduled for 4 rounds in the junior welterweight division. Your referee in charge of the action, Pete Santiago. Introducing first in the blue corner, wearing black and white, weighing in at 138.5 pounds. He is making his professional debut here this evening after a very successful Latin American career. Ladies and gentlemen, de Puerto Rico, presenting Eduardo Torres. His opponent in the red corner, wearing black and yellow, weighs in at 137.75 pounds. His professional record, 2 victories, 1 coming by way of knockout with 6 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, from Rochester, New York, presenting Arnold Henderson.
Okay, I explained to you the New York State Athletic Commission rules, okay? Just want to clean fire, watch the low blows, and watch your heads. Toca guante, touch glove.
And here we go. Referee Pete Santiago clearing the ring, making sure everybody's out, cornermen getting out. The inspectors doing their job, telling everybody, get down, and here we go. The pro debut of Eduardo Torres as he takes on Arnold Henderson out of Rochester, New York. Ah, those butterflies, Steve, in your pro debut. I don't care how many amateur fights you've had. When you're making your pro debut, it is tough.
Randy, do not blink, because my guess is that this may not go too far. One way to always tell when a guy's a hot prospect, all his cornermen have his name on his jacket. And that's the case with Torres. While the other guy's all alone in his corner, maybe 1 second with him, and no jackets for him.
Well, you see those fancy black and white trunks of Torres. He had an outstanding amateur record. He was a Puerto Rican national champion. Very, very quick. Lightning speed, left jab. He throws a great left hook. Now, let's not say great left hook yet. He throws a very nice left hook.
Well, as you say, probably the hardest round for a kid is the first minute of his first round of his first professional fight. That's what Torres is going through right now, but he's being aggressive. Let's see how Henderson responds.
And I think this is the perfect fight for a guy like Torres. He's taken on a guy who has 8 fights under his belt as a pro. Arnold Henderson has won 2 of them, has lost 6.
And there you go, Rowe.
Well,
who's the prospect?
The prospect is on his back and wobbly. I don't know if he's going to beat the count.
His legs look bad, Randy.
Santiago waves it off.
That is, you know, it's hard to say. It's a huge upset because this is Torres' first fight, but that's a huge upset.
Well, we are talking about the nerves that go with a guy when he's turning professional. He comes in with a tremendous amateur record, very heralded, multi-titles in the amateurs, and here we are flat on his back. He's actually arguing with the doctor why the fight was stopped, and there's no question about it why this fight was stopped. He took one heck of a monster shot. Watch as he goes down, Steve.
It was a right that started it, but it was a left hook that put Torres down and virtually out. He reached for the rope as he tried to get up about 3 times, and he barely beat the count, but certainly Santiago was correct in stopping it. I mean, he was out. This is a 2-6 fighter beating a former Puerto Rican national amateur champion.
Let's see what happens now. Torres has his back to the ropes, and Steve, take it here.
Well, you're going to see a big left hook coming up. There it is. I mean, if that's not a classic KO. Somewhere in there, Henderson got brave and hurt Torres. And Torres half out of the ring and half in. Watch how he reaches now to try to get up. He can't find that rope. 1, 2. He still has a 3. On his 4th try, he gets up. But he's gone.
Not going to put it in line with Hasim Rahman's shot that knocked out Lennox Lewis, but it's got to be an upset, especially in the heart of Arnold Henderson coming in here to New York City and knocking out a Puerto Rican amateur champion making his pro debut. Well, for the official time, let's go up to ring announcer Dean Stone.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Pete Santiago calls a halt to this bout. The time comes at 1 minute, 12 seconds of the very first round. Your winner by TKO, Arnold Henderson.
Well, a very happy Arnold Henderson, who you can forget that 3-6 record right now, which is just mediocre. Right now, he feels like the junior welterweight champion of the world. And now, with a very happy winner, stands a very happy Steve Farhood.
Thank you, Randy. Arnold Henderson, where did that come from? You weren't supposed to win this fight, were you?
I know. I wasn't expecting to be underdog this fight, but I know I'm working hard. Got my trainer here, good management, and it's a new life for me. Ready to turn it all around.
Describe what you just did. It seemed to me like you hurt him with the right hand, and then the last punch was definitely a left hook.
Right. Well, I was waiting a little while and get my timing on. Then I seen my opportunity, and I just let it go. And it came through. You know, my trainer told me just go all out. When I let the punches go, let them go, and landed, and I got lucky.
Did you sense at the start of the fight that Torres was tight or that he was over anxious?
Yeah, he was a little anxious. He was throwing a lot of punches. I was blocking. I was just looking at him, and then when I seen the opening, I just took it, and luckily it came through for me.
Were you aware going in of this guy's reputation, former national amateur champion of Puerto Rico?
Yeah, but I wasn't worried about it because I know if I do my thing, I'll be unstoppable.
Well, you had lost a few in a row going in.
Oh, yeah.
Big knockout here. Can this start something for you?
Yes, I'm hoping it starts something. I got new management, got a little new trainer, so it's a start of a new beginning.
Congratulations. That was absolutely fantastic and unexpected win.
Hey, thank you very much.
All right, Randy, back to you.
All right.
Well, a one-punch knockout for Arnold Henderson. The fireworks continue. We'll have more on Star Boxing when we come back.